Well, when our investigative unit exposed Oakland's dangerously long 911 response times, the city said staffing was the main cause. Well, now we're finding out Oakland only has itself to blame.
Investigative reporter Candice Nguyen has been leading our 911 coverage and joins us with this major mistake. Candice?
Yeah, after our investigations, as well as 2 civil grand jury reports, City Council member Janani Ramachandran did a deep dive into Oakland's 911 dispatcher hiring process. She is telling us now she found Oakland's Human Resources Department failed to process dispatcher applications for an entire year. Now, despite the need to fill several dispatcher vacancies, Ramachandran says from April 2022 to April 2023, the city's HR department missed out on about 1,000 submitted applications. At one point, they got as many as 362 applications a month. As a result, open dispatcher positions were left vacant as the city's emergency response continued to fail, we've been telling you, leaving thousands of 911 callers hanging on the line, sometimes for 10, 15, even 20 minutes, the council member says. Now, even when the department discovered the problem, Ramachandran says staff still failed to properly follow up with those candidates.
The fact that almost 1,000 applicants never had the opportunity to even progress forward in the hiring process, that their applications for the most part were not processed, and that they never even got a response from the city, that aspect really shocked me.
Was this negligence?
I will frame it as human error because I'm not exactly sure what's gone on. And to me, I do believe that in order to move forward, we have to acknowledge the wrongs that have been conducted in the past.
Now, we reached out to staff. In a statement today, Oakland administrators told me they recognize the impacts of this major oversight. They say a dedicated analyst has been assigned to process applications, and that person now has a clear chain of command. Now, they've also contacted all the people who applied and didn't get a response, and they're doubling down on what they're now calling a true continuous recruitment process, but such a big oversight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Candice, what caused this? 1,000 applications that were not processed. I mean, how does something like this even happen?
So Ramachandran, in addition to giving a directive to staff, she also filed public records requests. And in one of those records, it showed that the people who were in charge of processing those applications, they had left the city. Now, we don't know why, but because they were gone, that's why all these job applications were left unprocessed. And what the Oakland didn't say in that recent statement is that Oakland's HR is also without an HR director right now, someone to lead that HR department. That is also a vacancy that the city is trying to fill.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Candice, thank you very much for this report. And in fact, Candice first broke this story in July, uncovering the issues within Oakland's 911 system. To watch all her reports, go to NBCBayArea.com/911.